Hello dear students and welcome back to my channel. This video is regarding TS MSET passing marks. So students, today 11th May at 11 am your TS MSET results would be declared. Many students are worried about their marks, their rank, will they qualify or not. So students, these are the category wise TS MSET passing marks 2025. Category wise, let's see. General OBC and BC students require at least 40 marks out of 160, and the qualifying marks for ST and SC, no minimum marks are required. Why? Because they are the reserved category. This is the marks distribution of TS MSET. Mathematics 80, Physics 40, Chemistry 40. Total pass marks are 40. Out of 160, that is 25% is the qualifying percentage. Now how are your passing marks calculated? Let's see. Now they are calculated based on several factors such as number of application received for the exam, seat availability, qualifying colleges, etc. and your qualifying marks in TS MSET. Previous year cutoff trends, category of the students, rank of the institute applying for, all these things matter. In TS MSET, there is a tie-breaking policy. This type of a policy is used when two or more students get the same marks in TS MSET. The process is as follows. So in this case, the total normalized marks secured in TS MSET will be considered. If still there is a tie between the two students, normalized marks secured in mathematics in TS MSET would be considered, and still after considering the maths marks also there is a tie, then the normalized marks secured in physics TS MSET would be considered. And after considering maths and physics, still there is a tie, means the date of birth of the students is considered. Means out of the two students, whichever student is older in age, that person would be benefited. Now TS marks versus rank. What is the difference? Suppose a student gets marks from 150 to 160 in between. And for agriculture and pharmacy, his rank would range between 1 to 20, and for engineering 1 to 30. If it is between 141 to 150, then for agriculture the rank would be 21 to 210, and for engineering it would be 31 to 580 rank. If marks are between 131 to 140, then for agriculture it is 211 to 480, and for engineering it is 581 to 1350. So somewhere in between you will get. If marks are between 121 to 130, then in agriculture the rank would be between 481 to 960, and in engineering the rank would be 1351 to 2350. If marks are between 111 to 120, then rank would be 961 to 1560 for agriculture, and for engineering 2351 to 4150. If marks are between 101 to 110, then rank for agriculture is 1561 to 2340, and for engineering the rank is 4151 to 5750. If your marks are between 91 to 100, your rank in agriculture would come between 2341 to 2880, and for engineering 5751 to 7900. If you score 81 to 90 marks, then you'll get a rank between 2881 to 6900 for agriculture, and for engineering it would be 7901 to 14,400. If you score marks between 80 to 71, then you'll get a rank of 6,901 to 9,900 for agriculture, and for engineering it would be 14,401 to 23,400. If you score marks between 61 to 70, then 9,901 to 12,900 for agriculture, and for engineering it would be 23,401 to 32,400 in between. If you score between 50 to 60 marks, then your rank would be 12,901 to 15,000 for agriculture, and for engineering it would be 32,401 to 42,500. So on screen you may see this table of course and typical rank range, means what rank you need to get a free seat in this particular course. Now these ranks are only for OC category. For BC, ST, SC, the marks range are different because they are the reserved category. They'll have reserved seats. The other day one student asked me that why SC, ST and BC students have reserved seats, special importance is given to them. So let me tell you students, these people are from backward classes. As you know about our freedom fighter Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, he fought for the rights of the Dalits, that is the lower caste people who were not given importance earlier before independence. So he fought for their rights, and it was given in the Constitution of India that these people from backward classes would get special importance in the field of not only education but also in government jobs. In the past they were not treated well, so now importance is given to them. Now let's see the cutoff. For B Pharmacy, the range is between 2,000 to 60,000. For PharmD, it is 2,000 to 20,000. To apply for BSc Agriculture, you need to get a range of 1 to 5,000. For BSc Horticulture, it is 1 to 10,000. For BSc Forestry and Food Technology, 5,000 to 15,000. For veterinary course, it is 1 to 3,000, and for D Pharmacy, it is 30,000 to 70,000. Next is for engineering stream. Computer Science and Engineering, it is 1 to 5,000. Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, 1 to 7,000. Electronics and Communication Engineering, 5,000 to 10,000. Information Technology, 5,000 to 12,000. Mechanical or Civil Engineering, 10,000 to 40,000. B Pharmacy via MPC stream, 25,000 to 60,000. So these were the cutoff marks as per last year. So students, today once your results are released, after that the cutoff marks would also be released. All the best students.